Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? Nobody ever responds to that, by the way. I feel like I'm putting more into this relationship than you. I do all the talking, and you just simply sit there and watch me. It's rubbish. Hopefully, somebody caught Dire's stream last night. It's all going well for him. Progressing into Frozen Factory. Part of the goal here is to continue progressing basically faster than him, and to track down any issues in advance of him finding them, and also anything visually incorrect, which is important. One of the things we'll be doing is I'll be fixing the magma bore controller. That'll be fun. And I think the UI at the top could do a listing magma bore depth. So, just logged on. I don't know when the last time somebody was logged onto the server, but let's do a little bit of housekeeping. As you do. Resin is flowing. Resin is really flowing. Let's grab off a couple of hundred of those. Make sure this isn't... well, it is, but let's say it isn't. Valenthea, I don't know if you were talking to me when you said that, or whether or not you said that while I was offline, or what. Okay, so Nickel is still dead. We are at a whopping 26 ultimate alloy bullets. And I guess we'll start off by checking out Nickel. Now, there was an issue with Nickel. They do look, when they're parked up and they're all working, they do look great. Good morning, Rotten240. I might have to move my fan, by the way. I'm sorry if it's going to be noisy, but I am slightly melting in here. And I said if it gets too warm, basically what happens is I have to stop the stream, reorganise my room, and then use air conditioning. But I cannot possibly stream and do air conditioning. It's just too loud. I mean, it's really, really loud. Obviously, it's just a massive great fridge, basically, with a massive great fan on the front. Okay, lab finished magma ball. Well, that's good. Right, what have I got on me? Yeah, I broke a minecart, you're saying. Yeah, we've got plenty of bars. I'll pop those into the... I have been tempted a few times to speed up the boost for hard walking. Like, it's a bit silly that part of the way to really move around quickly in this game is just to keep grappling. Like, that's silly. I mean, that is silly. Like, maybe the floor boost should be a bit higher. That shouldn't actually be too hard. Right, let's check out the tier 2. Okay, whatever this is, it's not doing anything. So what is this? This is titanium. Is this not working? Does it not have any cards? think it might not have any carts somehow. Do I have any carts? Wow, for the first time in my entire playthrough, I don't have any carts on me. Oh no, there they are, there they are. They are offloading. I suspect titanium and gold are both asleep. So I think that's titanium and gold near me, and I think nickel is... That's gold. Where the hell is nickel? Yeah, no, Roken, basically I won't be able to stream. The AC is just too loud. I don't have like nice AC. I've got like an old cheap, well, I say cheap. I have an old unit I paid like 400 quid for, but it was like 5 years ago, so it's not... Oh, shoot. It's not like a good unit or anything like that. It's just that it's just the one I've got. Do we have a biomass teleporter? I think we do. I think it's down here. I think nickel went down near biomass. That's our horrifying. It's fair, this is still one of the best seeds I've seen. The chance of the cryo getting up here is pretty small. Okay, so let's see if this is the right way. That's biomass. It's one of my favourite things when you come down to the biomass at the toxic cavern to see the geothermal runs. You have no idea how hard that was to organise. Okay, so that might be it over there. No, that's going to be... Oh no, maybe. I don't think it's biomass. Could be sulfur. No, I bet high for sulfur. Could be, there we go. Okay, so the mass storage is empty at this end. I think I know what the issue is going to be. I didn't check. I really didn't check if Steve did any fixes last night. I am so sorry. No, sadly not. Wait, so that has to be a dropped reservation then. Oh, fuck's sake. Thank you, Unity. Way! track piece create. Junction track piece, we called that one, and then in track piece constructor, what was I making? I was making a junction there, wasn't I? If parameters equals now debug error JPT has no params. If M segment equals no M segment debug error JPT has no segment. It's got to be that one. Or junction equals no, JV field failed to get junction. And I'm just trying to think. Let's ignore that bug for the moment and see if I ever see it again. So I've not seen it before. I think it was just going to delete it and put something back down in a short period of time. So we'll see whether or not that ever happens again. I mean, hopefully it won't. My funny thing, it may have been using the previous thing, yeah. At least we know where to go now. Yeah, Direwolf is using a teleporter mod, which is very good, but it doesn't use that loading screen, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying, because what happens is it... Oh god, that's close. It doesn't use the stuff that covers up the loading, so you're just going to spawn, and then you're just left there staring at nothing. Do I have an injector on me? No. Do I need to start carrying more injectors around with me? Yes. Do we need to start thinking about a freeze-on / injection network? Yes. Let's top Arthur off a sec. Thank you. Probably just more storage there too, to be honest. Can never have too much freeze on. Incidentally, or sulfur or chlorine. And yeah, we do have some sulfur and chlorine, but I'm not sure I would necessarily say we had that much. That's one of those, if you can mine lots for a couple of hours you don't need, it's always a better idea than later on going, you know what I wish I'd done 2 hours ago. Even more so as this server runs pretty much all the time. Come on, Arthur, let's go check out the toxic cavern. I was about to say what killed me, but what killed me was the game crashing. Yeah, I think Steve may need to consider soft locking. Now, I do soft locking a lot when I'm doing with Freddy because it's much easier than doing it properly. So soft locking is where you say, hello, this is mine for the next 1 second. And then that item, whatever it is, after 1 second goes, I don't belong to no one. And then what happens is, and then the object goes, no, you are mine for another second. But this means, I think in this case, I suspect what's happened, I'm 8% sure, that something, at some point in the past, has let go of, there is this piece of track is reserved, which is no good because there is nothing that will ever unreserve it. Now, hopefully, that should now turn. I don't really think I need signals particularly, but I will. Now, hopefully, you see, this piece of track counts as shorter. But what I can do that. And then in a moment, it'll be like, wait a moment. Boop, boop, boop. And I'll turn this into a corner. And I'll get rid of this original rail. For those of you who watch the Transport Tycoon playthrough, you'll know that the more track you have that isn't shared by 2 trains, the better. Wait, are these two still loaded? I can't believe that. So holding 395 nickel ore, still holding 395 nickel ore, still holding 395 nickel ore. 719. I wonder how often I get an update from that. Like, if I didn't know better, and I'll admit I don't, I would say that isn't updating. Or I only get very irregular updates from that. I don't know. As I've said before, one of the things I would like in this is block signals. Okay, can you stop that? So I think what's happened is on startup of the server, one of the carts was on that thing. For some reason, it never freed it up. I don't know what that reason is. Unfortunately. Now, why would you have gone back to that station? That station is busy. Oh right. What network are we on? Nickel mine. Okay. So set freight. There we go. Cool. Now it should really tell me what the station's got. Tell me what the station's got. Bottom right. Come on. It should be that a cart. Oh, I don't have any. There we go. Assign and add. There we go. Hopefully it's you that got assigned and not Matebub who's buggered off over there. So right now the ore carts load very, very slowly. Are you serious? Go the other way. Turn the fuck around. Ore carts go very, very slowly. Thank you. So they load very slowly. So it's something that... Where are you going now? Where are you? Do I know? No. All I know is what kind of track it's on. Corner. Straight. One way. Junction. One way. Freight nav node. Okay, that doesn't. Yeah, they do look cool though. I do like them. Well, I've no idea why he's decided to go there. I will say, all things considered, I would have put in a oops here. So let's just assume that a cart, for whatever reason, is leaving here and it doesn't want to. It now has the opportunity to go this way. Yeah. Now where are you going? Ooh, ooh. Can't see. There's a mass storage in the way. Hooray! Do I have a battery on me? I do. Well, I've got one I can use there. Getting annoyed with this bit of track. I don't know what I can do. It's something about either that bit of track or the fact it's instance. Now, I don't think it's the instance stuff because I actually managed to make it break in editor, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, it literally makes no sense at all. Hi, good morning, Kukor. I have a question, by the way. How did anyone use this freight mod before we made it less bad? Like, what were people doing? How are they getting it to work? I don't understand. I mean, I guess the carts did go through each other, which helped. But, like, I don't... Oh, I guess that, yeah, the track reservation code is new, I suppose. So I don't think that actually updates properly. Now, the weird thing is, that says inventory empty, and yet I can clearly see there is something in it. I can also see whoever this person is a horrible person and doesn't know how to put lights down that colour properly. There, that's better. A bit bright. Let's make it a bit dimmer. Was it because of the track reservation, though? Most of the UI, you know, it just boggled me when I first got it. The UI is a lot better now. Like just stuff like this tells me. Oh, normal hop stations. They tell me whether or not it's giving to or taking from a station. Yeah, this thing has had 395 nickel ore in it since we've started. This one has had inventory empty since we've started. Now, it's possible... Oh, wait. Oh, that's the mass storage, right. It's possible it just doesn't get transmitted. But I'm a bit surprised about that. Well, yeah, Kuku, you say that, but if we restart the game, every single cart that's on a track will need to be destroyed. So it's not perfect. Yeah, I don't think that gets updated. Now, at all. Trello. It's not, Zebra. It's not. It's just simply not. Because in the original paradigm, anything at the station got picked up from a load station, and anything at an offload station got offloaded. So we had two types of we had two types of station. Firstly, importantly, in this, it is absolutely not clear that you have to set the demand to something for 0, and then basically just happen to stick something in there, and then it'll happen to go off. That's really, really not intuitive or obvious. It's absolutely not. That's why I had to add the debug to tell me what it was doing before I could work out what to do. It went this way because it failed to allocate a new track piece for 30 seconds. I don't know how. I agree. And this guy, yeah. But yeah, it's absolutely not obvious at all to set the target stock to something above 100. It's just not. Yeah, to be honest, down here it seems to be having some weird issues. Well, I'd say I guess down to track reservation, but kind of no shit, Sherlock. I don't think Picasa quite overdid the signal. I do a lot of signals to basically remove any of the decision making from carts. But again, that is... There you go. That is the transport tycoon in me, right? If you just let trains go where they think they should go, they will invariably go completely the wrong way. No ifs, no buts, all the time, the wrong way. Totally. They really will. So never do it. Always explicitly tell the carts where you want them to go. Wait, where's the lift not here? Uh-oh. I think... Wait, the lift's not here. Okay, and there is... I have a horrible feeling. No, there's no cryo here. I wonder if the cryo might be... I've had so many people complain about it. They'll go, oh, if you drop cryo down the shaft, it just gungs it up and you have to clear it manually. I'm like, well, shoot it then. It's alright, it would have got I don't know how it... Hey, look, it's that thing. It's Schrodinger's cart. But cards don't care what you've got selected. It's not what I've got selected, because you can see it moving there. I think it's a dot product there. Because carts viz, we based on a dot. Shouldn't they? Yeah. Freight cart station. Get pop-up text. What is that? What is this bracing? should be all indented in. I think that's correct. Unfortunately, I have almost no way of telling what that is. I need to get it breaking in the editor. That's interesting. Nothing interesting about the coordinates, not the segment boundary. We're not inside a cavern. More importantly though, where the hell's our lift? It looks like it's there, but that doesn't really make any sense. Actually, that said, looks alright. Oh, wait a moment. Maybe that does not look alright. No, it should be alright. I mean, to be fair, I reckon we're a bit touch and go here, but it looks like it's okay. Do I have anything on me that will help? Almost literally no. For heaven's sake. However, I think we are playing with beyond merely playing with fire here. I think we may actually be on fire and just hoping we get away with it. I mean, there's cryo freaking everywhere here. But yeah, I couldn't see any cryo, but I would not be at all surprised if that was what was causing this. Oh, we're not in the cold caves. See where the cold caves start? I do love it. The game just kind of has demarcation on different things. Yeah, so there's the cold caves and the not cold caves. Oh man, wrong place. There we go. Yeah, what I say, watching Dire stream last night, it's just the amount of bad and completely out of date and incorrect advice people give is unbelievable. I do actually, if I've got him, I do need to apologise to Twitter to Sakra. No, I don't know who he is. because he was right and I was wrong. And yes, Kukor, you were right and I was wrong. But it's okay, because now I'm right and you're wrong, and melters can be freeze-on boosted. The code was there, I just forgot to enable it. Wait, what? Not CC, so shouldn't cryo do you know what you know where? Well, I've had a few thoughts, you see. One of which is, my first thought is, what's the word? Lore-wise, what it should do is disappear. It should evaporate. But obviously, gameplay-wise, that makes it a bit freaking easy. The other option is to make it freeze, but I kind of like basically saying to the player, sort it out. Sort it the fuck out. Like, why is there cryo everywhere? Because you let it happen. Like that, look. I have no idea, incidentally, how that is not blocking it. Thing is, Cook, I put in a bunch of code. No, if it turns solid, it'd be too easy. It's, as I said, lore-wise, that doesn't make any sense, does it? But we have changed the way the fluid works a bit in this patch anyway. So I believe now we won't have the problem that we had before, because partly because the partly because the cargo lifts now keep their entire shaft live, whereas beforehand they would just be like, oh, I don't need the shaft anymore, and then they got rid of it. Which meant that cryo would drop into an unactive segment. So I might have used up a bit more CPU time. Maybe. I might have used up a bit more memory. Nah, whatever. But it should mean that we are... Oh, that's my marker. I remember that. Guess who doesn't have the power for this? Our base right now. Oh, that's not looking good, is it? Not looking good. No, well, I mean, Patrick, I've not checked it, to be fair, but I believe it should work. It's one of those, like, as far as I know, it should be alright. Not actually seen it, but I'd have to play the game for 100 hours to be absolutely sure. Or 1,000 hours. So, you know, as far as I know, it's good. Also, as far as I know, this is nowhere near enough power network for whatever the hell this is supposed to be. And I'm out of power. No, Google, you don't understand. I specifically altered the code like 2 days ago. And the code I altered was specifically related to melters. I tested it. The range was definitely improved. It absolutely, totally, absolutely, definitely works. Definitely. And today, I had another look at the code and went, oh yeah, I blocked the code at the top. So all the cut, like it, you know, like a Christmas tree. The very, very top of the tree was broken. All the rest of it was fine. What is this? Crystal clocks. Okay. I changed the light slightly as well. I would kind of like a forward light. I've thought about it. I swear, that dog. Like, if I wasn't at all worried the dog might get put down, I might actually contact someone. Like, that dog is alone all day, every day, and just barks the hell out of everything. Okay, so do I have logistics Falcon Zombie? No. So we never had a logistics Falcor set up on this world because I don't know why the hell we didn't, but we didn't. Now, I might have some beacons on me. I have one. That's the threat scanner, isn't it? Let's make 20, for sake of argument. And let's make 20 of those, and then we'll need as many auto upgraders as I can make, which is none. Copper wire. Oh, actually, copper wire's still here. I can't believe we never moved this. Let's get... Oh, I can't. And let's... Yes, I mean, to be honest, your best for defense is kind of just a very flat level to a degree. But hey, that's what Falcor bombers are for. Okay. Iron gears. Well, I haven't run out of those in a wee while. I suspect Dyer is going to find Frozen Factory very easy if he's using that nuclear power mod. I suspect it's going to make things trivially simple. Okay, nickel is back online. I'm awesome. Is it flowing? No. Do we have any secondary upgrade modules? Not really. Yeah, we never actually made a proper, like, off tap for these, did we? Like that. I suspect the super duper ultra crafter might have a bunch. 9. Oh, that's off again. Probably wise. Forgot what I was making. Yes, there's 6 out cores. I would like 8 more secondary upgrade modules. I'm not sure where they're coming from, but they do seem to be coming in at quite a clip. I know where there is 100. I know where there is 200 fortified PCBs I can just grab to convert. It's not. It's neither deep nor close. It is closest, but it's not closest. So what it does is the Falcor bomber is here. Okay, and what it does is you've got the radar dish, and the radar dish points this way. So what it does is it goes here, 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 here. Then it goes here, 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 here. Then it goes here, here. Yeah, so it just sort of looks like that. That's why it has a big spinny radar dish. Now, to be fair. Don't forget, it's still basically, it's still literally a auto upgrader base with a radar dish stuck on it. It's not even a specific graphic. So I agree with you. I take your point, but like we never got a proper graphic to show what it was doing. But like all that needs to happen is the radar dish needs to become more obvious. Is the real problem there. It's not. It needs like a scanning laser or something. It needs to maybe project a decoy light across the cavern or something. As I said to him though, a watch bomber never bombs. If you put the bombers down, put a dozen bombers down and leave them, and then you'll be like, holy shit, these are great. So I'm gonna hazard a guess. I can't remember. I know I watched it last night, but I'm gonna hazard a guess. Would we not have the bombers? Seriously? We probably should. I can't remember what they need. They need imbued blocks, I think. We should probably start having the bombers there. The good thing about the bombers, you see, is they're smart. So the bombers will deal with stuff you didn't even know was coming. And that's kind of important. Yeah, but it doesn't mark the bombed spot. When? You know what I need? I've got 5. That'll do me for a while at least. No, wait. Wrong way around. Twit. Totes the wrong way around. That's fine. And then, the other thing we need beacons. Right. That should give us plenty of capacity to freeze and boost anything I want now, without really trying very hard. And really, that's what I want out of my game. I want the minimum amount of effort possible. Oh, and then I need some freeze-on injectors, times lots. Again, I need about 20 of these, which I suspect might be a bit tricky. While I'm here, though, I'll... oh, God. While I'm here, I will grab off a couple of 100 lenses, and I will put a couple of 100 more on to cook. Because nobody else has been doing so, apparently. Lenses. Huh? I don't want to say we're beginning to run out. I'm just beginning to have quite less stupid. I think I can visualize something that it could be. That's the wrong thing entirely, isn't it? No. Oh man. Don't have any chrome on me. Nah, Q-Core, it's fine. Oh no, I've wasted a bomb. Again, this is not the correct... Oh no, I've wasted an infinite resource. This is not something you need to worry about. Because sometimes they don't bomb the same spot, and see, that is the important part. And holy shit, are we going through some chromium still? I was kind of expecting that to be backed up. That'll do. Okay, so... do I have a manufacturing plant? Oh, two? Two? Wow, okay. I'd be surprised if our highball... It depends mostly how many people logged onto the server last night, more than anything else. What have we got? 700 Heimel? 800 Heimel? Something like that. We seem to be waiting only on Chrome. Molly is fine. No, we're not. We're waiting on Imbued. Imbued's empty. I'm like, Imbued's empty, and what happens? Carts turn up. How many have we got assigned to this? Holy shit, that's what I want to say. I want to see them whoosh in, turn up. There is no way Steve cannot be resetting the turnaround timer. Takes 6 seconds. Anyway, there's no way, as I said, that the minecart following it was stuck behind it for 30 seconds. They look great when they're going. I really do. But yeah, we're waiting on Imbued, not Chrome and Molly. Because the Chrome and Molly, if you look at it, it's totally backed up. I mean, to the point where I could probably start thinking about, like, caching stuff when the world's quiet. So when we are down on Imbued, we're actually caching up a few hundred more blocks. So when it goes again, it can really go. No, wait, did I screw... who pulled that out? Was it me? That might have been me. There does always have many hundreds of these, so when the imbue come down, which come down in bursts from a long way away. Should I actually upgrade... hold on. So if I say tier 4 only, is it... only the Zebra, if you're still there, this is what I mean about not being intuitive, okay? I said cart filter. Does this apply to the load station, the offload station, or both? But again, you saw that turn around. There is no way that cart was waiting 30 seconds for it to turn around. We need to give up a social after this all works. But I suspect we will be delaying patch 21 until this stuff is singing. But that also means, once I stop, wasting my time staring, that we can surface. Start testing the railgun. So does that mean then that I could have a situation where the source station only accepts tier 4 and the destination station only accepts tier 3? Now you say, Cuckoo, you have said the supply station. We've got 4. But I think really at this point we should be on tier 4 only. Certainly for performance. What happens if you want to mix like all freighters and non-all freighters? Anyway, so tier 4 only. I don't think that's a problem. I'd like to get Todd to redo the icon though, because it's fucking awful. Okay, it looks like a scrap cart. But yeah, we should have... Yeah, we've got plenty of tier 4 available on the network. Oh, it will upgrade them. It will upgrade them. But this is the sort of thing that I should not be able to kill it And if I do something stupid, the game should go, no, 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 look, dude, that was stupid, and then I should be like, yeah, okay, cool, good point. So when we say number of carts assigned, 0, 0, 0, 0, 4, 4. So why would these be 0, 0? And that's because these are the input ones. Like, what's the logic here? I don't know is the answer. I don't know whether that cart filter only applies to the active cart, to the cart assignment. I mean, there's a way to find out, which is to wait here about 10 minutes and see if any blues turn up, and then we know it's the sending station that grabs them, not the receiving. Now, also, I'm going to have to say I don't think there's enough carts. Now I don't know if there's enough room for 10 carts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, there isn't. Oh no! Misclick. Now 10 isn't too much because that. Oh no! Wait, no, because I want more carts on the go. Don't forget these are the ones going a super duper long way. I won't block the junction now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. I mean, to be fair, you're also assuming that we're not using in-view block. Like, I don't think it's going to be a situation where we're not pulling in loads of these. See, I think those are still the ones on the old route. So, it's holding 5 nickel bars. I'm not sure that's correct. 5 nickel bars. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I remember I was going to put some molly and chrome and freeze on in. What have I got me? 1 molly bar. Brilliant. Kukor, part of it is because I just broke a junction. So if they've been route finded from hundreds of meters away, it will take a long time for them to get here. And then when they get here, the route's not valid. So then they'll bugger off and then they'll come back again. See if he's just asleep on the floor still. No, he's... The cats have been weird the last couple of weeks. Ajax has just like refused to move off the bed. Like, he's just like, this is my bed now. I'm not going anywhere else. Okay, so how is Chrome Nickel looking? I'm still not quite sure why I don't get an immediate tick off these. I do eventually, yeah, so that's alright, if not brilliant. And how does it compare off to the rest? Gold and nickel. Okay, nickel is actually higher than the rest. To be fair, our bottleneck is almost definitely these smelters. And the fact this is broken? I know, that's just the network catching up. Good, that's what I wanted. It does. Okay, it's just empty. Okay. And there's our pods ready to go if ever we need more pods. Right. I will check on resonance. It was looking a bit interesting earlier. I would also like to start thinking about freeze-on boosting more of this. Because the stuff I did freeze-on boost is just amazing. Like, it's properly awesome. That said, looks like we're out of room again. Did have a... Oh, liquefier's no use, really. We're just not using enough power, unfortunately. Like, so Dyer last night set up a thing where he tried to give the geothermal